Hello everyone, I am Bowser Jr. XD, and welcome to Battlebots Season 6 Episode 4, another live stream where we're going to look at the next set of robot fights. There are 7 awesome fights tonight, some of which have been robots that have been seen before. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we're still having a few new robots, but some more are getting into their second fight. Got about 6 minutes to go before before the episode begins. I'm trying to find the right words here. All right, just need a moment to my stuff. Put it in this thing. Put my stuff in in Discord, and then I'll get it. Hello, Mr. Alberto. I see they updated the way that it looks in studio a bit. Alrighty. Anyway, I'll go over the first fight quickly. So first up today, I need to get a more accurate picture. Our first fight features 2 robots that have had their first fight already. Starting off, we have Malice, who lost to Tantrum, I believe. Was it fight 2? No, episode 2? Yeah, it was episode 2. Malice lost their first fight. Not to say that they're bad, however, because that spinner is still scary. It's powerful. It's one of the biggest horizontal spinners. It is like obviously the only horizontal flywheel. That thing can do some damage, and it might actually give a chance because I still have my doubts about the other robot that it's up against. We haven't actually seen this one yet, but it's had its first fight off camera, and that would be Jackpot. Jackpot is a vertical spinner, and last year it surprisingly was the first robot to go 3-0. Yeah, 3-0. It beat Deadlift in the first unaired fight of the year. It was available on Facebook, and it is currently on YouTube. Now, what's annoying me right now is that my internet is going all wacky. I don't understand. I also hear that weird sound. I think my internet's... Why is my computer going haywire? Eventually, I'll be able to get a picture of it, of my opponent, of the robot Jackpot. But what said it to me was that its weaponry was kind of frail. Wow, I don't know why the internet is having a lot of problems. Okay, maybe it just seems that way for where I am. Okay, I don't know. My computer is chugging. Like my Wi-Fi is on my iPad for using this is for the images. It's failing. Let me get my phone then. Maybe it's just the website, actually. Maybe it's just, Okay, anyway. There is Jackpot. I remember, in one of its fights, the thing connecting the two blades broke, and so the two weapons were not spinning in conjunction with each other, which, that might hurt. I'm saying Malice for the first fight, though. The stream seems fine, except for the fact nobody's here. Alright, it's time to get this party started.
You look at their bot last season, they had a ton of problems, a ton of inconsistencies. This time, they were very consistent and very dangerous.
So another fun night here at Battlebots. Once again for Farouk, our bot whisperer.
They always air the episode before.
I'm Chris Rose. We'll see you next time here on Battlebots.
Trunk 2, probably. Nah, I mean, like, people have to choose their, people have to choose their notification settings, so, like, I think the default is not really to be notified to subscribe. You can choose to, like, personalized or which is more occasionally, or get every single notification.
Combat analyst in the entire world. Say hello to Kenny Florian.
Thanks, Chris. By the way, I'm pretty sure those weapons were actually legal in rollerball.
Well, Kenny, that was a...
I'm shooting a sub build of 445.
Well, they definitely
I haven't
gotten
really any subs in the last 2 weeks.
I think you might be misremembering that.
I'll be able to get to change
was
that
it
soon.
Jock basketball? I know I saw kill sauce somewhere. It'll come to me.
Anyway, while you search for that answer, let's talk about some bots that'll be searching for something else tonight. That is a perfect start to their season. 5 of tonight's 7 matchups feature teams looking to jump out to clean 2-0 records, Kenny.
That's right. We'll see the punching disc of Tantrum as new captains Alex Grant and Ginger Schmidt look to stay undefeated against the best flipper ever to represent the proud nation of Canada, Mark Demers and...
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a pretty fucking terrible robot with a record of 3-8, but what do I know?
The prehistoric pachyderm Mammoth will also be in search of its second win when it steps to former champ Ray Billings and Tombstone. Desperate for revenge,
Tombstone is feared by everyone.
In its opening round fight. Oh, what a shot! As the once mighty king lost a step, we'll find out later tonight.
And all roads lead to our monster main event, where the Wild Man, Martin Mason, and MadCatter will bring their signature brand of chaos to the party to dance with Jameson.
That robot Tantrum, like I mentioned, that beat Malice, who was in the first fight.
And told us MadCatter is just another piece of metal to rip through on its way to the giant nuts.
SawBlaze is a
SawBlaze cut through Minotaur like it was nothing. I say SawBlaze wins the main event.
Sure to deliver a plethora of pain. It's Bunny Sorial and the Bay Area bomber Malice, bringing bad intentions into the box to face the hometown heroes, Las Vegas' own Jackpot.
Jackpot, baby.
You guys ready to get it started? They're ready. Farouk, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's robot fighting time! In the red square, a hard-hitting head engineer who's got killer instinct and some killer bunny ears. Think bots are just for boys? You're wrong and you'll be reeling. She'll knock you out of the past and right through the glass ceiling. It's Malice!
Malice.
And here comes Malice, led by the one and only Bunny Sorial. They enter this match at 0-1 after getting slapped around by Tantrum.
That's right. This team has had weapon issues for 2 years now. It was radio control problems last time.
They have a different bar on Malice.
To function properly inside the box, Malice is a
Let me
legitimate
get the
knockout
picture
threat.
again on my phone.
In the blue square, this bot's from right here in Vegas. And after he gives you a pounding, they'll find your body floating in the Bellagio fountain. You want to win? You'll get stabbed like Caesar and be totally dead. He'll leave you like the Luxor.
Before,
with a
there is
hole in your
Malice.
head. It's Jackpot.
Jackpot.
Here comes Jackpot, led by the tandem of Jeff Waters
And this, okay,
and
looks a little different. All right, they are okay. Malice this time is going with a single blade instead of two. It's shaped more like White Force's weapon.
Deadlift in an unaired fight earlier this season. That ended up being a pushing match, but I expect this one to be way more violent. Check out that weapon they call Heartbreaker, an AR-400 disc that only cost them $80 to replace, so they have no problem throwing it into the fire and going full send on every hit.
For the Jackpot fight, we're going to go with the normal rolling blackout, which is our big dual-sided weapon. They're going to run their plow, of course. Wedges in general are the bane of Spinner's existence, so it's going to be two very large hitting robots with huge impacts. We'll try to stack that upper deck with a couple Jackpots.
Jeff was actually on Malice before Jackpot.
Huh.
I know that bot inside and out, so we should be able to pick that thing apart.
We're going to box rush them with a giant wedge. We're just not going to let them spin up, and we're going to keep on hitting them with the Heartbreaker. This is going to be a great fight. We have two high-energy spinners, so what more can you ask for?
You can hear the hometown favorite getting the cheering. Are they already fighting again? Yeah, we're at that part again.
Team tonight is the bot whisperer, Peter Abramson. All right, Pete. Malice always talks about wanting to be the most destructive bot. Well, this thing has got to get working then tonight.
Yeah, they brought one hell of a weapon on the end of that robot. They've got what they call rolling blackout, which has S7 hardened teeth on it that are held in with these AR-500 brackets. Now, the bracket holds the tooth to the weapon.
S7, that is Tombstone's most sturdy bar
Will this lead to a
in
better
2019, which then eventually snapped in half because it was used so much in a completely hilarious fight. Unfortunately for Tombstone, it was the season semifinal, and where it got embarrassed after the force of the blade snapping off slashed the wheel. It's one of its wheels off. Okay. No, this is not the main event. This is the first fight of the night. Jackpot versus Malice.
Jackpot 4-0 all time in the qualifiers. Let's see if they can keep that hot streak going.
Here we go. 2. Box blood. Lights are on. Robot fighting time. Let's go. Jackpot goes for the box rush, but misses. Malice takes the time to rev up. A hit. It causes Malice to get up on its side and come back down. They go at each other again. A great impact. But Malice slightly getting stuck in the wall. Now getting back out. Another powerful hit. Those weapons still spinning. Will one knock each other out, weapon-wise? Now Malice inverted means the weapons will probably be more direct when they contact each other. Oh, a massive hit. Malice always able to get those good hits on. Oh, a good hit by Jackpot knocked Malice back on its right side. Oh, Malice almost knocked him up on its back, or really its butt. but thanks to that addition I added earlier, it's still moving. Oh, I met about a couple misfits from Jackpot later. Okay, Malice seems to have lost the sight of drive, and it is just swaying across the battlefield. Malice can only seem to turn left, but so is Jackpot is also barely moving across as well. Oh, a massive hit from Jackpot sends Malice flying, and glass falls from one of the lights in the arena. Oh, another powerful hit from Jackpot takes off part of a tire and wedges it on top of the screws. Malice gets off the screws. They still can barely move, though. Jackpot gets right back for him. Malice has lost its weapon. It's lost a side of drive. Jackpot still going for more hits. Sparks visible on the ground. Jackpot now is starting to smoke like a pork in the backyard burner. But even if Malice is still moving in just circles, but Malice is now being counted out because it's only had one side of drive for way too long. The Jackpot will survive and go to 2-0. Jackpot goes to 2-0. Malice goes to 0-2. Frankly, I think Jackpot needs a more serious opponent.
If you like weapon-on-weapon crime, you stopped at the right place.
Well, listen, I don't care if you're Team Jackpot or Team Malice. You're going to need some Tylenol after this one. Some serious...
Also, excuse me, because I burped.
Black out the weapon on Malice was very impressive.
Hello, Island Boy.
Heartbreaker, the weapon of Jackpot. That thing is lethal.
Take a look at this shot from Jackpot, sending shrapnel flying up to the ceiling and shattering a light. That is terrifying.
And here it is again from outside the box. That is so darn cool. Hey, give Malice credit for hanging in as long as it could, but there was simply no recovering from that shot.
My God, the light, the glass just coming down from the ceiling. It's rare, but it's so cool. Jackpot. It's like getting sevens.
Robert and Jeff, congratulations. Jeff, it sure looks like you guys hit a lot harder this year.
We really stepped it up this game, and
I mean, their opponents haven't been fantastic. Malice is, I mean, I say Malice is powerful. That isn't great.
Both you and Malice are devastating bots. So were you nervous about this matchup?
Oh yeah, I mean Malice is a big spinner, and as you saw, Malice was doing turning us around very easily, so it was very scary.
Well, guys, congratulations. We know you're a bot on a budget, and Jeff, you're a full-time plumber as well. Kenny's a little embarrassed to ask, but he blew up the toilet in his hotel. Can you help out?
Nothing like diarrhea, am I right?
We'll take that as a yes. Thanks, buddy. I'm telling you, Jackpot just will not lose in the regular season. You know, last year we were like, okay, rookie bots, sometimes you get lucky. This thing ain't lucky anymore.
No question about it. To one-up what they did last season is really impressive. That's a bot to watch.
We are just getting started here in Sin City tonight. Coming up, Captain Charles Guan will try to overhaul Ribbot.
It's been 4 years since Overhaul stepped into the ring.
Takes on Overhaul. That's next on Battlebots.
Woo! The great thing about not having a bunch of people on the mountain is that you can shower outside. I love showering outside.
Don't talk about outside. It's freezing cold right now. In fact, I'm just thinking about it's freezing cold. Let me get a sweatshirt.
Living out here, it's definitely hard to entertain a date.
Wait, so you're really gonna live in a hunting shack? Well, oh my God. Have you ever eaten in France?
Okay,
If Josh is going to make it here, he's going to have to man up.
Why is this water so cold?
He really wants me to do that, but it just seems really disgusting.
Alright, now that the first fight is done, I might as well cover the next fight. Ribbot, we've already seen. It's already gone 1-0 when it beat Defender. No, not the video game. I mean, it would be cool if I could see a robot beat a video game. But I am talking about the teammate to Whiplash. Looks a bit like this. Obviously, they've been a steadily improving team every single year. I think they made it quarterfinals last year. Right now, obviously, they're 1-0. Now, if this Battlebot server will let me look up Overhaul, I can go over their bio. Actually, I can just start. Overhaul is a lifter / grappler, and they were in the first season and were competed all the way to the third season. They were known for their spat with Donald Hudson of Lockjaw after he went after their robot after the buzzer went, and they turned into drama, and then they beat him, and then they went up against Bite Force and lost. And so I guess that was cool for that time, and memeable. And then Charles Guan, the leader of the team, decided to go all out and go with the go all anime on it with the Hatsune Miku blue paint scheme, and I believe the it's possible. And at one point, Hatsune Miku or Miku Hatsune, or however the hell the name goes, was on the back of the robot. Yeah, which might have as well been a curse. Overhaul has a 2-8 record, which has to be one of, besides maybe Street Riders, the worst record, one of the worst records I've ever seen. It won 2 fights across 10. Mainly because, well, more powerful things beat up on it. It lost to Cobalt I'd say, well, Lockjaw flipped it over at the end of its first fight, and then Bite Force outdrove it. Season 2, Cobalt just tore it to pieces, and then Beta went after the back where all the electronics were, the flat exposed part, and hammered that to death. Then in Season 3, oh my god, like Valkyrie won by judge's decision, Warhawk got into it. The only thing it beat was Chomp, because Chomp was a piece of shit. Okay, enough ranting. I say easy win for Ribbot. Although, frankly, I know I like grapplers, but overall it's just been so terrible over its life. The fact that it's coming back after 3 years with seemingly no changes, that doesn't bode well. You know, I can't wait. Next week is what I've been waiting for. The Busch Clash. I can finally go back to streaming NASCAR. Oh, man. That'll be just... Oh, my God. I've been waiting. The off-season has been killing me. I had to wait until January to start doing Battlebots. Oh, man. I mean, I'll still do Battlebots because I love Battlebots as well. But, oh, man, NASCAR. Oh, man, the next gen. Oh, the number of great cars in the Xfinity series. Hendrick Dominance, maybe. Oh, man, I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Alright. Enough of my fanboying. I've got more Battlebots to watch.
We are back here on Battlebots. That's Kenny Florian. I am Chris Rose, and up next, Ribbot is back into the box for the second time in the 2021 season. They dismantled Defender in their first fight. David Chin led this spot all the way to the top 8 a season ago. They're ready to take that next step. Very impressive so far.
Absolutely. This team is primed for another big season. Ribbot is a modular bot that can attack you in a variety of ways. The team made the switch to brushless weapon motors this year, which gives them a much greater power to weight ratio, and we saw that translate in their dominating performance against Defender.
And I'm excited for the return of Overhaul, captained by Charles Guan. We first met this team all the way back in 2015. When they went toe-to-toe with legends like Bite Force and Lockjaw. But keep this in mind, they haven't competed since Season 3, and And Kenny, taking 2 years off from Battlebots, it's kind of like stepping away for a decade in more traditional sports.
Definitely, the technology is advancing exponentially.
Wait, is there still Hatsune Miku on the back?
That said, Overhaul is one of the sturdiest control bots in
No,
the
it's
field,
not.
and it has a history of taking on big punchers and surviving.
Hammered the thing to death. What are you talking about, sturdy? It's still got an exposed back.
Let's see what Charles Guan's got.
He's still got the anime cat ears.
In the red square, you know what they say. If you're feeling froggy, then leap. But be careful, because this bot can put you straight to sleep. This amphibious assassin can do you really bad and then bury your body right under his lily pad. It's
Ribbot.
Here come the boys from WPI looking for their second
WPI. What the heck?
happened to our great friend? Did he
Ribbot is blue for this fight, and they, oh my fucking god. Ribbot is not only blue, they also gave it anime cat ears, and they're also finally using the undercutting disc. My god. Don't do that to me. I mean, I appreciate a good anime, but I don't watch it that much. I mean, that's just wrong. It seems like you're just it seems like a violation right there.
Now resides in Atlanta, GA. Ask him if he's tough, and he'll tell you, okay. He's come all this way to fight for the nut. You can beg him for mercy, but he'll just answer, what? Make some noise, yeah, for Overhaul.
Overhaul. Mike. I just want to know if Miku Hatsune is still on the back. Yeah, okay, actually, Blue Road does kind of look like a Blue Poison Dark Frog, but doesn't that Dark Frog also have slots? Okay, I don't think Hatsune Miku is on the back. I need to get a better look at the robot though.
We used the vertical spinner module, but since we redesigned both modules from scratch this season, we really wanted a chance to test our other module. So our plan going into this fight is to use our second module, the Undercutter, to fight Overhaul. We think that we are either going to be able to get around to his exposed wheels or potentially blast some holes in his wedge. Both robots are super fast and super maneuverable. I also know that Charles is a very experienced builder, very experienced driver. There's no way we can underestimate him. It's going to be a good match.
Overhaul is still the good old grab and lift bot that it
Okay,
ever was.
no Hatsune Miku in
They're
sight.
a pretty compact four-wheel drive bot with a weapon. I think I know how to deal with that, and I'm just gonna try to just go in at the
What do you
start
mean
of the
how to
sprint.
deal with it?
If I get
You've
them
never
into
beaten
the
a
cause of Overhaul,
you've
they're
never
gonna get
beaten
a
a
score
four-wheel
of every
robot
single
like
marine
that.
hazard that they have.
You
And,
beat
hopefully
fucking
I can
Luncho
end it
with
by
your
just
6
throwing them
wheels
on
and
the
they're not
show
gonna
seeing how they deal with it.
6 wheels and a grabber and Chomp, which is fucking terrible. Well, at least Chomp version 2 at least. What the hell are you talking about, man?
Massachusetts going head-to-head here. Team Overhaul from MIT. Team Ribbot representing
Okay, enough of my
Worcester
bitching.
Polytechnic Institute. Might be some bragging rights on the line in this one.
No big deal. Those are my safety scores.
Alright, here we go. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Here we go. Let's go. Ribbot trying to get revved up. We're all going directly at them, and they bounce off each other. Ribbot still trying to get that undercutter revved up. Another good hit. And man, those I will say, those pinchers on Overhaul, they can take a beating. Actually, never mind, I spoke too soon. Part of it is bent away. And Overhaul is completely immobile. Great, great. The wheels are exposed. Oh my god, Overhaul is immobile. It's been 20 seconds. Oh my Jesus. It's a piece of shit. It was a piece of shit, and it is still a piece of shit. The anime cat gets tamed by the frog. Oh god. Charles Guan, what were you thinking? I don't. I didn't even change. How did I forget to change this?
This one didn't last long, Kenny.
Man, it was all Ribbot. This team is looking really sharp, really dangerous. Just shot after shot, and that was pretty much it.
You know, Overhaul has a reputation for being able to absorb punishment from heavy hitters.
No, it doesn't.
But Ribbot
I can't win.
to sleep in a hurry and put the
You're now you're 2-9.
Well.
Spun him around, went right at him. 1-2-3 combination, and that was it. Woo! Bot parts everywhere.
David Jin, did you even break a sweat?
I was breaking a sweat before that match started, but once the match was going, I think we were pretty calm, pretty collected. We're trying to go fast. I think it worked out pretty well.
What's the difference in Ribbot this year?
I think we've gotten much better at keeping our weapons spinning. We're able to spin up much faster after impacts, which means we can hit them a lot more consistently.
What do you think your 2-0 start with a pair of knockouts says to the selection committee so far?
That
I
your
think it looks pretty
opponents
good.
are shit.
We'll see what they give us for our third matchup, but we'll go from here.
All right, David, congratulations to you and Team
Ribbot has had pretty bad opponents thus far, but I'll tell you, I'm excited for the rest of the fight card, especially the next two fights.
Sell himself to the selection committee. If you were part of the selection committee with a 2-0 start and a pair of knockouts, what would you say?
I mean, right now, he's looking extremely dominant. He hasn't been challenged.
He has, because his opponents were a rookie, and Ribbot has been in the series for 4 years, 3.5 years. What the fuck do you think's going to happen?
The rookie horizontal spinner from South Korea will try to take the sting out of the deadly hammer saw of Scorpios. And later tonight, get ready for some WWE-style pandemonium when Martin Mason and MadCatter...
Martin Mason, who always looks like this.
...in our main event. Stay tuned.
Like I'm on Hockey's on crack or something. Alright. Now, let me edit, make sure I get this. Blade versus Scorpios. Blade is a new robot. They were supposed to debut last year, but COVID scrapped that. As a result, and now we're getting them this year. Blade looks like a psychedelic Tombstone. As one of my favorite Twitch streamers so elegantly put it, it appears as though Hypershock fucked Tombstone. Well, okay. I gotta get a picture of it, but you'll understand what I mean when you look at it. This thing has had some pretty crazy KOs, I think, in the Korean circuit. No, okay. So it's the Korean Tombstone. So I've been very excited to see this thing because I've thought it would be fantastic. It's Team Orbi as they are. Okay, I can't get it in high def, but that is Blade. It's got wheel guards behind the weapon and a big ass blade. I've been waiting to see this thing for so long. Anyway, its opponent. Let me just check. I think it's had a fight so far. Actually, no, it's not. Scorpios. This is Scorpios' 5th season. Its record is 13-5. Its best. However, I mean, despite the fact that it can go toe-to-toe with really strong opponents, it has only made the tournament once last year, and it went out in the round of 32. Like, this thing, Scorpios never gets the results it deserves. But that thing can hit hard. They were the first real hammer saw. Okay, no, they were not. They were one of the first real hammer saws. Let me get a picture of it. They remember back in back in 2018, they had a humongous upset against Ice Wave, where they finally, where they basically took the damage of the primary weapon rule and bent it over their knees to win in the control fight. It's like they had some good fights in 2019 and 2020. This thing, it can go toe to toe with really good robots, but it just never seems to go past, or it can never really crack top 16. But it's a good robot. I don't know who I'd pick for this one though. I think it's just gonna be a lot of fun to watch. All right, I forgot Scorpios did beat Tombstone. Yeah, 2020 I don't have the greatest memory of, so I forgot. Yeah, Scorpios did beat Tombstone, but I'm saying like Witch Doctor beat it, Lockjaw beat it, Uppercut beat it. That's more of my line of thinking. But thank you for reminding. I forgot that Scorpios lost to this. Thank you, IDK. To get my breath a little better. Now I'm just waiting for the here we go.
We are back on Battlebots, and Kenny Florian, one of the things I love about this sport, it is a true international competition. So we want to welcome our first ever competitor from Seoul, South Korea, Chug-Yu Wong. He is the engineer of Blade. Now, he's not new to combat robotics. He's competed and done well over in China, but he had such a big smile on his face when he was talking about being a rookie all over again here at Battlebots.
That's right, they may be rookies, but the field has been scouting this team online for
One of their
years
team
now.
members has a
They've
black
already got
dress
a
with
lot of
bananas all
attention
over
back
it.
in the pits, and everyone's chomping at the bit
so cool.
to see it make its debut on the big stage. International success is one thing,
Version
but
3
winning fights
of
here at
Blade.
Battlebots is a measuring stick you just can't simulate anywhere else.
Taking on Scorpios, co-captained by the husband and wife combination of Zach Lytle and Diana Tarleson. Now, last season was really special for them. During the pandemic, they nearly lost their entire business, but they turned around, had an incredible run here at Battlebots. They beat Tombstone in a main event. They won a bounty tournament and gained a ton of respect. Now, their business has actually bounced back, and they feel like the sky is the limit for their robot.
That's right, and they did that really with a weapon that wasn't really at full power, so they believe they have the best Scorpios yet.
This is going to be fun. Farouk, take it away.
Here we go, boys and girls and non-binaries.
From Seoul, South Korea. Forget BTS. He's here to make you R.I.P. It's
Blade!
Look at that bot, Kenny. It looks kind of like a Klingon spaceship.
Yeah, Blade is a beautiful, heavy-hitting horizontal spinner with a wedge in the rear. They're going with their 50-pound bar for this fight. Tough matchup for them out of the gate, though. Scorpios has a history of success against horizontals. Blade will need to create space in order to get its weapon up to speed and then avoid going face first into that giant front plow of Scorpios.
in the blue square from San Francisco, California. Get over here.
Get over here!
From Scorpios.
Mortal Kombat references.
There's Zach in front, leading the charge. They're gonna die. They're already talking trash.
Always has been. It's just something's always gone wrong. The Dish Network can beat their opponent when they really need to.
Pull him off the ground and let him slide and go crazy. And we're going to try to take
Which could be a detriment to us, because if you drive it like you stole it into Blade's craziness, then that could go bad for our hammer stick.
Well, we'll just have to be a little more patient than normal.
Yeah, patience is a virtue.
And we don't have that one.
Scorpios is a very, very powerful robot. So
I can understand what he says, but that's the subtitles.
I feel very nervous because I feel always nervous. That's why my wife will control this robot. I believe in my wife and she can be Scorpios.
Banana Woman!
Robots activate.
Oh, man.
Kenny, what do you know about the driver of Blade?
Well, her name is Jusang Yoon. She's actually a professional violinist and is used to performing under pressure, Chris. She's been driving Blade since 2019, but this will be the biggest test by far of her young career.
We're going ass first.
Her opponent's strategy tonight. Let's throw it over to the bot whisperer.
Pete Abramson.
What do you have?
If you remember last year, Scorpios has 3 large pieces of armor that are bolted onto the front, each independent, and they got ripped off and damaged pretty heavily during their fight with Tombstone. They're taking all those lessons from Tombstone, and they've welded the backside and the front side to each side of the armor, making one continuous piece. So this is what's going to probably save them against a very Tombstone-like robot.
I don't know why you're going ass first. It's not a horizontal spinner. Right. Alright, here we go. Box is locked. Lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Here we go. That didn't work for Blade. Already a hit. Okay, not a big one though. Scorpio's trying to get a hit on. Oh, they're right there. Oh, but they miss. A big gash in the back of Blade. Smoke pouring out from one of the robots. Probably Blade. Another hit. No, wait, I think Scorpios is, emitting steam. Scorpios not letting up. Scorpios has no space to spin up its blade. Blade has no space to spin up its weapon. Big hits, big hits. Scorpios now, aiming for the wheels. There's more smoke emitting from the robot.
Another big chunk out of Blade.
Oh.
Blade's weapon still active, though.
Another big hit. No, the smoke is definitely coming from Scorpios. Now, Blade finally getting in the hits. But now Blade is smoking a bit. Remember the weapon motor.
Scorpios' saw is stuck in Blade's skull.
What the hell? No, the Blade. Yeah, the hammer saw of Scorpios was stuck inside of Blade. Now they're free. Blade seems to have lost the side of drive. Scorpios still very much alive. Yeah, Blade can't seem to turn right. I'm guessing the smoke is coming from just from the weapon spinning so fast. Yeah, Blade is stuck. It can't move now.
Playing a little red light, green light with the bot from South Korea.
Another big hit. And with each hit, more smoke pours out of Scorpios' orifices.
The ref issuing a warning to Team Blade. Whoa! Scorpios takes a friendly fire from its own pulverizer. Now nudges Blade under the 100-pound hammer as well.
Oh my goodness, this has been...
Pulverizer getting a few good smacks in, and Scorpios comes at the same time as a pulverizer.
And why doesn't Scorpios just back off and let Blade...
Because Scorpios is aggressive.
I think Zack and Diana want to know every
The weapon is stuck inside of Blade again.
through its faces.
Well, listen, they think they have a championship bot this season, and after this awesome performance, I am not going to say otherwise.
And now they can't get it out. Never mind, they got it out.
Brutal introduction to the big leagues for the robot from South Korea.
Scorpios
The kill saw is going up from under
like so many of its
Blade.
Blade has spent all night trying to avoid that big front plow.
Literally
taking it apart piece by piece. Oh,
Killsaw's getting in again. 10 seconds to go. This fight will go to the judges. Probably would have ended a while ago, but I feel confident that Scorpios will get its first W of the season. Hello, Alex Woolridge. Welcome to the stream.
Who are once again scoring on an 11-point system. Up to 5 points can be awarded for damage, 3 for aggression, and 3 for control. Team Scorpios all hugs, and why not? Because start to finish, Kenny, they were so impressive.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the most destructive we have seen Scorpios. They gave this team from South Korea quite the welcoming. Look at that. First strike just digs right into that wedge, takes a huge chunk off, does it again, the same spot, just surgical.
And I really thought the driving out of Zach was so impressive. He never allowed Blade a chance to regroup.
He did it all. I mean, whether it was taking chunks out of their weapon, controlling, picking them up, delivering them in other parts of the battle box, staying on them. I mean, he really did it all. I mean, this was like a clinic here from Zach Blade.
The results from the judges are in.
The winner
by unanimous decision is Scorpios!
Zach and Diana, I hate to break up the love fest over there, but boy, this is the way it was supposed to be with that weapon, huh?
Yes! Yes! The power!
We spent our entire off-season trying to make the weapon better. We made a whole YouTube channel about it, and we're now turning out 8
Like,
times
comment, subscribe to
power
Scorpios.
the original
And
weapon
while we're
had
at it,
back
like,
in
comment,
2005.
subscribe right here for more awesome Battlebots and NASCAR content.
Zach and Diana, you want to win this thing, don't you?
Yeah!
There's a giant nut, and I
With
want to
our
go
name
home
on
with it.
it!
That away. Great first step. Congratulations.
Thank you!
All right, Kenny. Scorpios is off to a hot start. That was the real deal out of the gate.
No question about it. Zach Lytle and Team Scorpios, they were in beast mode. My goodness. They did everything.
And no shame in what Chung Yuan and Blade did tonight. They simply ran into a buzzsaw. Look for them to bounce back
Literally.
in the next match. All right, coming up, will Ray Billings need to prepare a massive grave, or will the prehistoric Mammoth make Tombstone extinct? It's Mammoth against Tombstone, and it's next on Battlebots.
Nothing to talk about. Both these robots have already had fights. Tombstone lost its first fight. It was against Captain Shredder of all robots. Got hit a few times, and the weapon motors just caught on. Everything on that robot just caught on fire, and it was dead in 90 seconds. Just like its fight with Rotator, when it went on fire with about half the match to go, and it just pooped out right at the end. It's up against Mammoth, who had an upset against Huge. No, wait, that was last year. Who did Mammoth? Wait, I can't remember. Who did Mammoth beat? I wrote it down wrong. Well, Mammoth won its first fight in another upset. Yeah, Huge was last year. Who would Mammoth? Okay, no, Mammoth beat Hijinks. So, it wasn't really a fantastic win, but it was a win. Now, Tombstone was either going to annihilate the frame of Mammoth and send that thing falling apart, or it will get embarrassed if Mammoth manages to, I don't know, kill him the same way Endgame did, by knocking him into the slot behind the screws. I think it's going to be either hilarious or sad, or just awesome. Well, course it is. For 1v1 of those 3. It's going to be a real interesting fight. My money's on... Frankly, I got to put mine on Tombstone, though. They're one of the 2 robots in history to have 20 wins or more. At least in the modern era. Biohazard probably has more than that. I don't need to see Peloton commercials or Apple Fitness. Okay, knock off Peloton.
Calm. Download the free app now.
Not free, but you only get a couple stuff with it. I downloaded it. You have to buy a lot of it.
Stay out of the way and just turn it on, pull it on.
Just like this.
Yep.
Turn it like this.
Yep.
And the odds of this exploding are very low.
Very low.
But it could happen.
It could happen.
This could be the shortest segment in the history of Dirty Jobs.
We're going together.
Welcome back to Battlebots. Do you enjoy watching robots fight to the death? Well,
Yep.
I've got some good news for you. Next up, former Battlebots champion Tombstone returns to action after a shocking upset loss in its opening fight. Once considered the most feared machine on the planet, it's now been 5 years since Captain Ray Billings hoisted the giant nut. And as the robot combat world continues to evolve, it begs the question, has Tombstone lost a step?
I first started in Battlebots a long time ago, and there were always some robots, when that robot fights, the pits would empty. I wanted to clear the pits. I wanted everybody to come watch Tombstone. That's what it was. It was all about making sure that I just had the biggest hit available in the sport.
He succeeded until last year. Oh man, Counter Revolution getting whacked.
My reputation as being that guy has been around for a long time.
Minotaur, when it's Witch Doctor, was slicing into the floor.
2016 was a good year for us. Everybody
Well, yeah, the rules were biased towards your robot.
our way to the finals and went home with a giant nut. A new champ is
Not saying it didn't deserve the nut, but There was certainly, it certainly had an advantage.
Tombstone looks hurt. Last year was a disappointment. We felt we could have and should have done better than we did. The former champ, he's on the ropes.
Black
And
Dragon.
In our first fight this year, we did take the loss against Captain Shredderator. Tombstone smoking already and takes a serious shot. The thing about this sport is little itty-bitty things can derail you.
Tombstone's season goes up in flames, at least in the early going.
Whenever I don't perform as well as I think I should, whenever I don't just dominate in a match, you get a lot of that talk, oh my god, Tombstone's not doing its thing anymore, it's an old bot, it's not at the standard anymore. Go ask anybody who I have hit whether they think I don't have it anymore. Everybody in this building should be afraid of what Tombstone can do to their robot. Every team should understand that. If I get the right hit, you're gonna die.
Kenny, the stakes could not be any higher for Tombstone in this match. For the second straight season, Ray Billings has to figure out a way to dig out of an 0-1 start.
Well, listen, if anyone can do it, it's Ray Billings. He had a tough out against a high-energy bot and Captain Shredderator. This one is another tough fight, though. He's about to face a captain and robot who's trying to break the mold on what a championship robot looks like, and that's Ricky Willems and his massive machine, Mammoth. He's coming off of a big knockout over hijinks, and beating Tombstone tonight can very well prove his thesis.
A lot on the line for these two bots. Let's send it over to Farouk.
He's the godfather of bots, and he's beaten plenty of good fellas. His legend status is untouchable. Other bots should be jealous. Now he's in the land of casino, and his run's just getting started. And after he kills you, we'll call you the Departed. Give it up for Tombstone!
The type of batteries that power Tombstone's blade, the new batteries, are supposed to provide even more power to that legendary weapon, but they've been overheating, and that's what led to the fire we saw in their last fight. They've been playing with circuits to get it right, but this is do or die for the king of kinetic energy.
In the blue square, the gigantic launcher is their combat trick. And this sucker is big, like a Tom Hanks flick. It'll catch you if it can, and you'll get cast away and thrown. It'll fling you a green mile, because it's in a league of its own. It's Mammoth!
Here we go.
Mammoth in its season debut, that weapon, looking a little bit different in the 2021 season.
Yeah, it's made from UHMW plastic. It's the same type of material Huge's wheels are made from. It bends but does not break, and it had a ton of success in its first fight against another horizontal spinner in hijinks.
Some upgrades to the drivetrain on Tombstone this year. It's actually a little bit faster than it was in the past. So I'm going to try to use that speed to get past and get to the side, try to get a hold of some of the tires. They're just sitting out there waiting to get cut off if I'm fast enough to get around them. Right now we're 0-1. So this win is an absolute must for Tombstone. We have to go in there, we have to do our thing and dominate, and we have to come out of this with a victory. It's really important.
Mammoth is a big stick figure. There is a lot for him to chop up. We need to feed as much plastic and as much steel and as much titanium into the mouth of their weapon and hope that it breaks and jams up and flips them on their side and bounces them around the arena. Our only shot here is to make sure Tombstone breaks themselves and that we outlast them.
All right.
Robots activate.
Here's a little factoid for you. Ricky Willems and Mammoth have won their first fight in every season they've competed in, but they've never won their second. Will Mammoth prove that an unconventional design can dominate? Or will Tombstone remind the field it is still the baddest blade in the business? Find out next when Battlebots continue.
You can be well dressed. You can be well mannered.
Oh, no. After you.
You can be well groomed. Or even well spoken. But there's just something about being well adventured. Adventure has a new look. Discover more in the all-new Subaru Forester Wilderness. Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Ever wonder what everyone's doing on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. His girlfriend just copped a bouquet, so he's checking in on that ring fund. Oh, that photographer? He's looking for something a little more zen, so he's thinking I'll open a yoga studio. And as for the father of the bride, he's checking to see if he's on track to do this all over again. And again.
Digital tools so impressive, you just can't stop banking. What would you like the power to do?
One hot and ready classic. We actually changed it with...
Changed it?
By adding 33% more pepperoni.
Oh, that sounds good.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot and Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni.
Pizza.
Got my hair, got my head, got my brains, got my ears, got my heart, got my soul, got my mouth, got my life. Got my hair, got my head, got my brains, got my ears, got my heart, got my soul, got my mouth, got my life.
My mental health was much better. My mind was in a good place. But my body was telling a different story.
I felt all people saw were my uncontrolled movements. Some mental health meds can cause
tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and it's unlikely to improve without treatment.
Ingrezza is a prescription medicine to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body. It's the only treatment for TD that's one pill once daily with or without food. Ingrezza 80 milligram is proven to reduce TD movements in 7 out of 10 people. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health
Ribbot hasn't fought a good
Don't
buy
take
it. Not
Ingrezza
this
if you're
year,
allergic
yes,
to
it's
any of its
correct.
ingredients.
Tombstone
Ingrezza may cause
versus
serious side
McDonald's.
effects, including sleepiness. Don't
What
drive,
Tombstone was
operate
what did
heavy
Mammoth do to
machinery, or
deserve this
other
fate?
dangerous
I mean,
activities
man,
until
they
you know
talk
how
the talk.
Ingrezza
Now they're going
Other
to see if they can
serious
walk
side
the
effects
walk.
include potential
I
heart
mean,
rhythm
they've beaten
problems and
huge.
abnormal movements.
It's nice people focus more
Well, I mean, that
on
was
me.
last
Ask
year,
your
but
doctor about Ingrezza.
you know,
Number one
no, I don't know how it's
prescribed
going to
Learn how you
go.
could pay as little as $0 at Ingrezza.com.
Yum. Chili cheese. Chili cheese tip. Yum. Get that yum. Pour Mel chili. Pour on.
And guys, here, game day is every day. Our training doesn't stop.
Do it again, run it again. Round face, straight hair.
Short on back and sides and long on top.
Nice work, Taylor.
Being a sport clip stylist takes a strong skill set.
Finger curls.
And strong fingers. Only the best make the cut.
That's Sport Clips.
Sport Clips, the pros in men's hair.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Order yours for pickup online or on our app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Guys, do you want to be the ultimate man? Alpha Keen from Force Factor unleashes an epic surge in total testosterone, helping you build muscle, increase strength, and leave her breathless. Rush to Walmart for Alpha Keen from Force Factor, the #1 fastest growing men's health brand in America.
1-800-Flowers.com just made my birthday.
I can't stop smiling.
Wow, it's so cute. And there's berries too?
Hello! How can you compete with flowers?
It's like a whole garden, just for me.
Best birthday ever.
Thanks, 1-800-Flowers.
All right, fellas, listen up. My girlfriend tagged me in a social media post from adoreme.com. So I took a hint and I got her something really nice. I mean, I nailed it. They have everything from lingerie to PJs. A huge selection in all sizes. They have free shipping and even free exchanges, so you can't mess this up.
Get today's special Valentine's Day offer. Sets start at just $19.95. That's 60% off.
I'm telling you guys, get it done. Adoreme.com.
I can't.
A controversial decision
That's full.
leaves team chemistry in the dust.
Why even race anymore?
New Street Outlaws, Monday at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Plus.
Welcome back to Battlebots, where Mammoth is ready to battle the Grim Reaper himself, Tombstone. Captain Ray Billings' season could be on the line after an 0-1 start. Let's get on!
Here we go. It's Tombstone versus Mammoth. It's either gonna be a bloodfest or hilarious. Oh my goodness! Holy crap, Tombstone getting right to the center. Big hit. Mammoth getting bounced a quarter of the way across the bot. It's lost a wheel. Tombstone is back, baby. Oh, but Tombstone now is locked aside of drive. But Mammoth is barely moving. Well, both of them are barely moving. Great. I forget what I said about Tombstone being back. Tombstone can't move too.
Tombstone or crab walking down. Could we actually have a countdown coming? We've got simultaneous incapacitation. Dave, simultaneous incapacitation.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I mean, Mammoth is moving more than Tombstone. Slightly, but man, 3 hits and the fight was done. Magic.
Well, a simultaneous incapacitation is kind of like a double knockout, so this should go to the judges' scorecard.
Guys, we observed both bots being incapacitated at the same time, so we're going to the judges. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen.
I think they figured that out.
So there it is. Kenny, after Tombstone launched a all-out nuclear attack out of the gate, both robots ended up seeing
This is happening to Tombstone more and more, though. The fact that its hits are causing more damage to itself.
Fight down for us.
Well, it was that gigantic third exchange that sent both bots flying across the box. Mammoth lost a wheel, and I thought the fight was over, but the recoil also sent Tombstone crashing into the arena wall.
That's right.
And then its left side stopped working.
And how are the judges looking at this type of double knockout?
Well, they'll score it like they would any other decision. Mammoth will tally a few aggression points for continuing to attack, but at the end of the day, damage is the most heavily weighted category, and Tombstone proved that the King of Kinetic Energy title is still very fitting.
Let's throw it over to Farouk.
All right, who wins this? I would say Tombstone for all the damage. And the winner
by a unanimous decision is
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Yeah, you won a judge's decision against Mammoth. Nice simultaneous knockout.
Ray, congratulations on your simultaneous incapacitation.
Hey, I gotta make it exciting, I guess, you know?
You're all smiles right now, but you had your game face on.
Well, yeah, I had to win this match. Going into this 0-1, I mean, we're here to win the Giant Nut. We're not here to pack up and go home. So I needed to win this match to get into the Tree of 32.
All right, Ray, congratulations on win number 1 this season. Go celebrate with your family.
Absolutely, we're going to do that. Absolutely.
Anyway.
You know, there was an awful lot of chirping about how Tombstone may have lost his step after Ray dropped his opener to Captain Shredderator. He ain't finished in 2021, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he has that knockout power. He only needs to be perfect for like a quarter of a second.
That is amazing. Simultaneous incapacitation. Why not? Okay, coming up. The most
Now for
fearsome
Lucky
flipper
versus
in
Tantrum.
all of Canada. Lucky will try to put Tantrum in some serious need of universal health care. You'll see that fight when we return
Canada jokes.
on Battlebots.
Well, today's the day we find out what's in the box.
Guys, we got something really weird here. You just can't make this up.
Blind Frog Ranch. All new Friday at 10 on Discovery.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
Alright, so Lucky's in his first fight. Another, Lucky is probably the worst name you could have named your robot. Lucky is kind of like Biohazard from the original series of Battlebots. It has a 4-bar progressive lifting arm that acts kind of like a flipper. But the thing has never ever been Lucky. I'll get a picture of it right now on screen. The thing has gotten knocked out a lot. It's 3-8 record across 4 seasons, which is pretty bad. Actually, across 3 seasons. It's just like Overhaul. Best finish was Run of 32, where it lost to Yeti in 2016. This thing, it's lost its flipping arm. It's gotten pounded by lots of good robots. Lost to Desperado Tournament in the finals in 2018. The thing, it's disappointment. Tantrum, on the other hand, beat Malice earlier 2 weeks ago and riding high. Great armor, better weapon than before, or it's acting better. So the thing is just really, it's a package, and I think they're gonna mop the floor with Lucky. Hold on.
We are back on Battlebots. We got a good one cooking for you as Tantrum is inside the box for the second time this season. Now captained by Ginger Schmidt and Alex Grant taking over for Aaron Hill. Tantrum first time out, won a decision. Very impressive. This thing is built like a brick, and it's got a punch as well.
Yeah, that's right. Semi-finalists from last season. I believe they're a better bot this season. Extremely durable, very powerful, and defensively, they are so simple.
And for the first time this season, we say hello to Lucky from Canada, engineered by all-around nice guy Mark Demers. This old-school pneumatic flipper has been trying to flip itself out of the middle of the pack for quite a while now. It's built pretty much like a tank, and that durability has led it to force judges' decisions in more than half of its BattleBots matches. So it's no tomato can, Kenny.
Yeah, and this year, Mark says he's brought a secret weapon. He's decided to turn over the driving reins to Matt Olson, one of the top-ranked dirt track RC drivers in the world. Mark said his new wheelman has better fine motor skills and more precision on the sticks than anyone he's ever seen. We know all too well that a great driver can make or break any fight. Let's see how he does.
I think this could be a good fight. Let's check it out. Farouk.
And the red square from Ottawa, Canada. Come on, Seven. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. It's Lucky.
Yeah.
Canada's own Lucky, captained by Mark Demers.
back in season 2, so he definitely has a knack for sniffing out talent. Let's see how the rookie driver, Matt, handles the big time.
In the blue square, it's got fist of rage to split your face. Give it up for Tantrum!
Listen to the crowd welcome the Fist of Fury Tantrum coming off a decision win over Malice. This team is just oozing confidence. So, Kenny, what's their ceiling this year?
Look, they've gone from clunky rookie to polished semifinalists in the span of 3 seasons. And after the smackdown they put on Malice, I don't think there's any reason to doubt they could contend for a top 4 spot again. But experienced teams know not to get ahead of themselves. In the fight game, you gotta take it one match at a time.
Lucky's a flipper robot, so we don't want them to get under us. In order to avoid this, we're introducing our mini bot, Nugget. Nugget is going to drive around the sides of Lucky while we're distracting them from the front. It's going to high center Lucky by getting all the way underneath and bringing
And I see finally they're putting their wheel guards on the front wheel instead of the back ones.
Tantrum's going to come in and give him a big punch.
This year we have that upper deck. If you look at the way Lucky's configured, we're a flipper, but our configuration tends to go at a certain height and throw at a distance. So we go about as far forward as we do high. And I think the change in the design with the upper deck benefits Lucky more than any other machine. And we look to deliver on that.
Yeah, that's assuming you can get a flip off. What are 2 sets of goggles in here?
And Kenny, these 2 teams actually have a little bit of history.
Yeah, that's right. They did meet in an exhibition match back in 2019. Tantrum was far from the top-tier bot it is today, but Lucky was able to get low ground and flip them, and it took a judge's decision for Tantrum to score a win.
Well, let's see if Lucky can replicate some of that action here tonight.
There we go. Box is locked. Lights are on. It's robot fighting time. Tantrum right out of the box. The thing is fast and furious. The 2 circling each other. Lucky gets a flip off. And another flip off. Dang, 3 lifts already. And Tantrum is high-centered on the arena.
Oh, look at Tantrum.
Are you kidding me? 15 seconds. Tantrum to rock itself around. Lucky helps it get back on, and the fight resumes.
Rookie driver actually wants to keep the fight going. Uh-oh, the nose is bent.
Oh. A good hit by Tantrum. And now the flipper is all fucked up. You should have let it go. You should have let the fight end. No. They flip himself back over, but that flipper is all askew. Tantrum just now pushing Lucky around, making it its Canadian bitch.
It stripped off a couple wheels, Chris.
Up.
What a comeback by Tantrum.
This is a good one.
It's all, both the left rear wheel is gone. Now the front wheel is gone off of Lucky. Dang, the armor on the left side all gone. Tantrum just twitching. Tantrum, Lucky just popping around. That thing can't move. It looks promising, but he should just let it go. Lucky will go to 0-1, and Tantrum, like Jackpot, will go 2-0. You should have just let it be, Lucky. Then you might have actually lived up to your name. But no, you go to a 3-9 career record.
Team Lucky could have scripted a better start to this fight.
And this was an awesome fight. They were able to get underneath Tantrum repeatedly to start this fight. They were aggressive. They were taking the fight right to him. And this is exactly what Mark wanted here. So hard to beat this start. But then once Tantrum got off the rail and and they definitely helped him out there, but Tantrum just went to work, got serious, and said, all right, we're in this, and we're here to knock you out.
Tantrum went after the tires, and at that point, even with all the athleticism that Lucky showed throughout the evening, he was just a sitting duck.
No question about it. I think there's a lot of positives for Lucky to take away from this fight. They showed some good durability, but they were susceptible there to the tires, and I think that was the difference.
And here, once again, the finishing blow as Tantrum does in Lucky for the evening. Alex and Ginger. Ginger. Alex.
Were you guys a little nervous when you had that start? Because it seemed like you guys were getting flipped.
Yeah, we knew Lucky was a strong flipper, and with flippers, you never know what's going to happen. So they had us there in the first half, but we had amazing driving from Dylan and Brian, our drivers, and we got them in the second half, no problem.
Alex, how destructive is your bot?
Tantrum last year had very few good hits. We are seeing more great hits in these last two fights than the whole season, like last year combined. We are ready for the finals. We're ready for the round of 32. We're going all the way.
All right, Ginger, Alex, congratulations. Off to a 2-0 start this season.
Wow.
Now, I'm no fortune teller, but Kenny, something tells me Tantrum gets counted out if Lucky doesn't give a little helping nudge there.
Listen, it's possible. You never know. You can't really see into the future that well. It seemed like it wasn't moving. It was kind of at the perfect angle. But give props to the rookie driver for keeping the fight going, even if it may have cost Lucky the victory.
Coming up next, Battlebots OG Ghost Raptor welcomes the rookies from Team Glitch to the most deadly robot competition on Earth. Stay tuned.
All right, let's talk about Ghost Raptor. Ghost Raptor, like Chris Rose said, is one of the OGs from 2015. They competed for the first two seasons, made it to the semifinals in their first year, and quite crazily have won most of their fights without a weapon than with one. In 2015, their first fight, they got tangled in by a net because the opponent was trying to work past the rules. Which is hilarious. What else? And then, so then they just started putting, then in their rematch, because the fight was declared null and void, the weapon broke in half. So then they just started putting random shit on it, because apparently they didn't think they didn't need to bring along a second weapon bar. And they managed to get a couple of wins like that, and ended up getting beaten by Bite Force in the semifinals. Hence then, Season 2 was bad for them. They lost both their fights, including one where they got stuck upside down on top of their blade. They came back last year, and our only win was against Chomp, if I remember correctly. The thing hasn't really done that well since 2015. The team is much better known for their lightweights, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma Raptor. It's sort of an adjustable horizontal spinner. Yeah, it's interesting. But it hasn't really worked out that well so far. Unless it just kind of looks flimsy. Their opponent is a new robot, which just looks like its name, Glitch. It looks like somebody was a little wonky with the, with the design controls on, I don't know, Robot Arena 2. I mean, look at that thing. It's a little wonky. Kind of like Rotator's horizontal spinner configuration. way. I'll be back in. Not yet. Typing on an email real quick.
Fire-breathing SawBlaze.
Here we go.
Let's take a peek behind the curtain at tonight's main event.
All right, we're doing this first.
Huge strike right there from SawBlaze.
In our first fight, we fought Minotaur.
Look at this. Stinky Minotaur is putting him on the upper deck.
It went really well for us.
This is unbelievable. This is just a master class here from Jameson Go right now.
It feels amazing to take down such a legendary robot in our first fight. And now we're taking on MadCatter.
It's MadCatter!
The lunatic fringe of robot combat.
I'm on crack! Seriously.
Let me tell you about that last fight.
He looks like he's stoned.
We hit hard. MadCatter is picking Yeti apart. And before you know it, it was all over. Yeti is finished. Mark Mason gets the job done. You had to cart him out of the arena.
I can't stop myself from laughing.
Stretchers to all our fights.
God damn it. I'm all hyped up. I drank 6 Red Bulls and an adrenaline shock. And I'm ready to go for the Battlebots. We're gonna win. We're gonna see cats.
From a long distance.
Here comes SawBlaze on the counterattack.
To combat their configuration, we're going to have to stay nimble. We don't want to get hit by that disc, but we also have to look out for their wedges.
Oh, excuse me.
This time, we're putting on a brand new blade. We're going to christen its teeth on their chassis.
A new blade, huh?
Let me tell you a little bit about our strategy. We're running our lightest weapon, French fry. It still hits incredibly hard. Oh! What a hit by MadCatter! It lets us stay in control, and that's what this is going to be all about. Control. Oh yeah! SawBlaze is a big, fat robot. It's hard to get around, but if you do, delicious tires waiting for a little tickle from MadCatter. And oh, another big shot!
They say there's more than one way to skin a cat.
My God. Big ham.
Slash and burn. MadCatter, we're coming for you.
He just got me. He's like,
Chris, let me tell you something.
we're gonna skin that SawBlaze. We're gonna eat its skin, and then we're gonna be cannibals and eat the rest of the robot, cause that is what it's all about. Whoa!
Folks, that's tonight's main event, and it is just around the corner. But right now, it's
Okay,
Glitch
okay.
squaring
I'm gonna
off
give myself an.
Ghost Raptor.
All right, Ghost Raptor v. Glitch.
A Battlebot
Battlebots OG, Chuck made a name for himself when an upset win over Ice Wave sent him to the semifinals all the way back in 2015.
Yeah, that.
And guess what?
With no
He's been
weapon.
chasing the dragon ever since.
No doubt, Chuck has been at this game for a long time, and he's looking to etch a few more meaningful fights into the BattleBots history books with Ghost Raptor. Chuck's an excellent builder. Let's see if he's got a few more left in him.
He's taken on a rookie robot named Glitch, engineered by Kyle Miller. Kyle's a 19-year-old college student who was still coloring outside the lines when Chuck was blazing his path in combat robotics all those years ago.
Kyle is definitely representing a new generation of builders and a new generation of robots. Glitch is an incredibly sleek, ground-scraping bot that features an omni-wheel drive similar to Shatter's. That should allow it to counteract that gyroscopic effect of its massive egg beater weapon. Can't wait to see how it does here.
And how about this? Just moments ago, our cameras caught a panicked Team Glitch trying to pull a stuck screw out of their frame while they were changing configurations.
Oh,
the team was actually in jeopardy of missing the match, but who stepped in to help? None other than the veteran Chuck Pitzer from Ghost Raptor. The man wanted to fight, what can you say? Now we're being told the rookie is ready to rock. Let's see what you got. Farouk?
In the red square, from San Jose, California, the most dangerous Raptor since Vince Carter, it's Ghost Raptor!
Freaking Mohawk.
Look at that. And his bot has a few new upgrades this year as well. The housing is entirely custom. They added fire, and Chuck says it's running better than ever.
In the blue square, from Berkeley, California, he came from a college town to beat you down. It's Glitch!
So after a bit of a scare, Kyle Miller and Glitch make their way to the box with a huge sigh of relief and an even bigger weapon.
Yeah, that 58-pound egg beater drum can reach the maximum allowed 250 miles per hour tip speed, which means it should pack a serious punch. They've been testing it repeatedly, but I can't say it enough. You just don't know how your robot is going to perform until you step inside the battle box.
We're fighting Glitch. It doesn't seem like a really intimidating robot. I think it's such a big robot that we can maneuver around it. The
wow.
area is kind of limited. You have to
Chuck Pitzer being an ass like he usually is.
And if they have that wide of a surface area, it's going to be tough for them to get in on me.
The Ghost Raptor spins in a counterclockwise direction. What we want to do is hit our weapon right into their main middle assembly.
Wait, huh?
Hopefully that'll be able to pop their weapon or break their weapon hinge. I think they'll be great hits, big sparks, boom.
Robots activate.
Chuck Pitzer, desperate to start his season with a victory, facing off against a rookie team of college kids trying to make a name for themselves. The fight when Battlebots continues.
Yeah, we gotta wait. Oh, man.
For the perfect massaging shampoo, we train to hit 7 pressure points. 7 pressure points, 2 hands, 1 path to victory. Remember your training? Right here, people. Good stuff.
Hit
all 7 pressure points, right?
My mental health was much better. My mind was in a good place. But my body was telling a different story.
I felt all people saw were my uncontrolled movements. Some mental health meds can cause
Tardive dyskinesia, or TD, and it's unlikely to improve without treatment.
Ingrezza is a prescription medicine to treat adults with TD movements in the face and body. It's the only treatment for TD that's 1 pill once daily with or without food. Ingrezza 80 milligram is proven to reduce TD movements in 7 out of 10 people. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health meds. Don't take Ingrezza if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements.
It's nice people focus more on me.
Ask your doctor about Ingrezza, #1 prescribed for TD. Learn how you could pay as little as $0 at Ingrezza.com.
How do they fit?
I don't know, Dad. I'm not comfortable trying on pants.
Oh, come on. I bet they look sharp.
You don't know who else has tried them on.
Let me take a look.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
Oh, that's a handsome pair of jeans right there.
Yum.
Oh god, this is so disturbing. Seriously, the Hormel chili commercials are pure nightmare fuel. I don't want to see people acting like they're Mr. Fantastic. It looks wrong.
You can be well groomed, or even well spoken. But there's just something about being well adventured. Adventure has a new look. Discover more in the all-new Subaru Forester Wilderness. Love, it's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Ever wonder what everyone's doing on their phones? They're banking with Bank of America. His girlfriend just caught the
Mark Mason. I think Martin Mason has the better WWE wrestler, which probably has the advantage. Yeah, because we're not fucking overconfident.
Opening up a studio. And as for the father of the bride, he's checking to see if he's on track to do this all
I've hit my view goal. Now can we hit the sub goal? With only 2 subs to go to 445.
Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Order yours for pickup online or on our app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Looking for a way to stretch the dollar? With Insurify, you can cut your car insurance bill in half. Scroll through dozens of prices and tap to switch online. That's it. No phone calls and no wasted time. Go to Insurify and save today.
1-800-Flowers.com. Wow. Gorgeous. Fancy. I am so touched. Colorful and fresh.
1-800-Flowers.com.
Super easy to order.
So easy. So, no excuses. 1-800-Flowers.com.
Alright, fellas, listen up. My girlfriend tagged me in a social media post from adoreme.com. So I took a hint, and I got her something really nice. I mean, I nailed it. They have everything from lingerie to PJs. A huge selection in all sizes. They have free shipping and even free exchanges, so you can't mess this up.
Get today's special Valentine's Day offer. Sets start at just $19.95. That's 60% off.
I'm telling you guys, get it done. Adoreme.com.
This is what we've been looking for all season. Big boulders around here mean paler, gold. Tough. That's probably the best pan I've ever done in my life.
Guys ready? Let's go dig a hole. There's gold in there. I know it for a fact. Oh.
Like that.
Oh my God. We're back on the go.
Gold Rush, new Friday at 8, followed by a new Gold Rush Whitewater at 9 on Discovery, or stream on Discovery Plus.
Call it. I can't.
A controversial decision
That's full.
leaves team chemistry in the dust.
Why even race anymore?
New Street Outlaws, Monday at 8 on Discovery and Discovery Plus.
We are right back in the action here on Battlebots, where veteran Chuck Pitzer is ready to welcome 19-year-old rookie Kyle Miller and the rest of his team to the big leagues. It's Ghost Raptor versus Glitch right now.
Here we go! First hit. Who's going to get it? None of them have made contact just yet. I hear. Oh, I didn't notice Glitch has Omni wheels like Shatter. First hit goes to Glitch on the underside of Ghost Raptor.
You can see how excited Team Glitch is for their first taste of Battlebots. Ghost Raptor has got Glitch near the upper deck.
Oh, you moron! He went right onto their weapon and he got knocked over. He flips himself back up, but that weapon ain't spinning. Glitch's spinner is pretty damn powerful. How do I know? I can hear it.
Looks a little punch-struck, Chris. That weapon is clearly working okay, but they are having some control issues.
Yep.
Yeah, it sure looks like Glitch is having drive issues.
Oh, and the weapon. No, it's not. Glitch is glitching. There's a bug in the system. Yeah.
Looks like Glitch may be stuck on the rail now.
There's a virus. Unbelievable.
That bot is so low to the ground, it's wedged itself underneath the wall.
Oh, joy. Oh, Ghost Raptor got it free. You moron. That was your only chance of winning the damn fight. And now they're stuck again. And then they got freed again because that part of the wall can move. And now, but Glitch has not been moving well. And Ghost Raptor does have a way to get under its point using the spinner has a lifter right under it. It's rather interesting.
Absolutely. As for Ghost Raptor, the question here, can it find a way to take advantage of Glitch's lack of control here? Maybe get that lifter involved.
Please, come on. You're running away. Don't run away. Up.
Some steering issues out there.
Glitch.
Not sure those Omni wheels are working the way they want it.
Nope.
Okay, under a minute to go. And despite the loss of
God, it's like watching two drunk guys at a bar. They're just fumbling. And Glitch. Oh, jeez. Another hit. Knocks Ghost Raptor onto its wheels. It gets back up.
Glitch looking like it's frozen solid now, though.
Leave it alone, Chuck. Leave it alone. Stop. My God. Up. A big hit on the Ghost Raptor that busted its lifter. Now, will you stop? Nope. And now Glitch is getting right into it. Up. There we go. Less than 20 to go. Ghost Raptor could have won this fight multiple times, but his idiocy is going to cost him the victory as the clock counts down to 0. Glitch, the rookie, will probably be looking at its very first win.
Early in this match.
No doubt Chuck had Glitch pinned up against the screws, but mistimed this lift right here and dropped his weapon directly into that deadly egg beater drum.
That shot took out Ghost Raptor's spinner and put it behind the 8 ball. But from that point on, Glitch started, well, glitching.
Yeah, Glitch was having major trouble with either its drive or its Omni wheels throughout this fight. Ghost Raptor even had to help unstick it at one point. That lack of control is going to cost it on the scorecards.
But just when it looked like Glitch was ready to throw in the towel, it sprang to life, landed a huge shot, and gave the judges something to think about. Let's see how they break this one down. Here's Farouk.
The results from the judges are in. The winner by unanimous decision is...
Glitch!
Glitch!
Yeah, because Ghost Raptor was a fucking moron. You can't play good guy. Or, like, why won't these idiots take the win when they can?
Hey, Kyle, you can breathe now. It's good.
Not yet.
How nervous were you during the decision-making process by the judges?
Extremely nervous. Ghost Raptor had a lot of control and a lot of aggression, and they kept us in this fight, to be honest. We had some ground clearance issues, and they kept it going, so we're really grateful for that.
What was the strategy heading into this fight against Ghost Raptor?
We just wanted to go weapon on weapon, knock it out from the start, and luckily that worked. After that, we didn't really have a plan. Just hit them as much as possible.
Kyle, were you more excited with the way your weapon performed, or were you more disappointed in the wheels?
Definitely excited about the weapon. The wheels, I think, actually did great. It was more the wedges getting stuck underneath, so once we grind that down, we'll be like a lot better for the next matches.
All right, well, congratulations on getting win number 1 in your Battlebots career.
Thank you.
It's gonna come down to the main event. SawBlaze versus MadCatter.
You gotta be feeling great. I mean, the robot did run perfectly, but you will take a win out of the box.
Yeah, and these guys were so nervous before the fight. The fact they can get that new technology out there to go out there and do what it did against the OG of Battlebots is impressive.
And by the way, Chuck Pitzer, it's not always easy to go over and say, yeah, of course I'm going to go help out my opponent, because you only have a few matches to impress, the selection committee and make your stand. I think for him to do that should really be applauded.
Oh, without a doubt. And listen, obviously he wanted to get the win out there, but his other goals was to go the full 3 minutes and to have a fun fight. So he did that. That was awesome.
All right, coming up, the moment we've all been waiting for. Martin Mason is ready to run through a wall to get this fight started. It's MadCatter. It's SawBlaze. Who will emerge from the wreckage 2-0? It's the main event, and it's next.
You inspired the new Lexus ES to be, well, more you. So thank you. We hope you like your work.
Get $1,500 lease cash toward a 2022 ES350.
Ready?
Ready.
Want to get away?
Bro!
Now you can. With low fares starting at $59 one way, 2 free bags, and no change or cancel fees for all.
Are you tired of clean clothes that just don't smell clean? What if your clothes could stay fresh for weeks? Now they can. Downy Unstoppable's in-wash scent boosters keep your laundry smelling fresh way longer than detergent alone. Pour a cap of Downy Unstoppables into your washing machine before each load. And enjoy fresher smelling laundry. If you want laundry to smell fresh for weeks, make sure you have Downy Unstoppables in-wash scent boosters. Shop online for Downy Unstoppables, including our new lighter scent.
The BK $5 Your Way meal is here to make your choice easy and so tasty. Go straight to the Double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
You deserve a better credit score. Whoa. Chime can help no matter where you're at. Whoa. Because with everyday purchases and on-time payments, things can happen a lot easier. Whoa. Deserve some credit. Get started at Chime.com.
You'll live a long and happy life without him. You'll be left with mortgage, final expenses, and
What if we get him life insurance?
that'll take forever. Medical exams, blood tests. Anything could happen before then.
Not with Ethos.
There's no med exams or obligation to purchase. With some health questions and a fast, easy online application, you could get same-day coverage on affordable policies from top-rated carriers. 10 minutes could protect your family for as little as $10 per month. To get a quote in seconds, go to ethoslife.com.
Well, today's the day we find out what's in the box.
Yeah, not just about winning. It doesn't make any exciting fun to begin to take the win to get to the round 32. We're going to find magazine. Look, a win's a win. And if it's a quick win is good, alright? Ghost Raptor has not won a match. Well, a good win.
I really wanted
Forever.
to know if Martin Mason orders pizza like that.
You know what? I'm not just a builder. I'm a teacher of physics and engineering at Mount San Antonio College. While I'm here at Battlebots, I'm still teaching my classes. But when
And
I
I'm
fight
stoned.
like today, I gotta do it remote. Hey folks, welcome to class today. I'm so glad to see y'all.
I'll have a pepperoni pizza with sausage on the side and some garlic nuts.
The things I do here give me an opportunity to bring them some real-world examples of what they're learning in their physics class. Great job today, guys. You really nailed it in class, and I hope I can do that well in the fight tonight. Yeah, pizza? 10 large cheese pizzas delivered to Battlebots as soon as possible. All right!
Joe knows.
Safety first.
Home Inspector Joe knows how to find problems.
Oh my God.
Fix problems.
This is the way it should be.
So you can forget problems.
Oh my
An
God.
all-new Home Inspector Joe. Wednesday night at 9 on HGTV.
When you watch a chef do it, they don't rush through this stage.
Few of us will ever dive so deep into our cars. But those who do venture down into the nuts and bolts.
When you wake up and face a challenge, you have to give all
I'm
of
seeing the
yourself
delay
something.
of me laughing.
Do your best. When was the last time you took a second to look up at the blue sky and the trees?
Oh God,
For the best
I
audio
cringe at the way I look
and
when I laugh,
storytelling.
but I'm
Audible.
yeah, but also
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders. We make
I
our
noticed
subs
King
differently
Kion
because our
Army.
subs
Thank
make
you
a
for
difference.
subscribing.
Order yours for pickup online or on our app. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs.
Subs
Save
counted.
more lives.
I am Hercule Poirot. The crime is murder. The murderer is one of...
all right. Yeah.
On the Nile, rated PG-13.
Thanks to Realtor.com's home alerts, we were able to see the newest homes on the market super fast.
So we could finally buy our first big boy house. Big boy house.
Big boy kitchen. Big boy waterfall shower.
Big boy crawl space.
Big boy soul sign. Big boy logo.
Realtor.com to ease their home.
As a DJ, I know all about customization. That's why I love Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance, so I only pay for what I need.
How about a throwback?
Liberty, 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 liberty. Only pay for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
Expand your limits in the 2022 Lexus GX with Apple CarPlay support.
Get 2.49% APR financing on the 2022 GX 460.
I've always been prone to hair thinning.
I was under a lot of stress. I was getting older.
I started taking Nutrafol.
Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement.
I am back to me.
Start your hair growth journey at Nutrafol.com.
This is Antonelli's Cheese Shop, and we're the Antonellis.
We chose our new Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because we earn unlimited 2% cash back on every purchase.
And with no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to our business needs. What's in your wallet?
MadCatter, this is the one where they couldn't even afford the round 30. Exactly. Last season. Yeah.
I look real good today. 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 Jumping up the Bentley. Rolling in a gas and new Balenci's. Walking with a pocket full of Benjis. I'm a 10-piece. I look real good today. I look real good today.
All right, we're back.
We are back on Battlebots in time right now for our final event.
SawBlaze versus MadCatter.
Pair of bots that are 1-0.
Are you prepared for the beatdown that will occur?
In their first round matchups, Jameson Go had to go the distance.
MadCatter's not bad. They'll be right. All right, never keep
Talk to
they go
Jameson, it's very
to
simple. If we don't win the giant nut this year, we have failed. I love that intensity.
I mean, he's always like that. He's been like that since.
Yes, but wins don't hurt.
Bot that continues to improve, continues to get better. This is without a doubt the best SawBlaze we've ever seen.
And you know they'll have to be at their best if they're going to take on the nutty professor himself,
Martin Mason.
and MadCatter. What a performance in its 2021 season opener. It knocked out one of the most durable bots out there, one of the toughest bad boys as well in Yeti. Martin Mason, we love the shtick, the pose to the camera, the whole WWE thing. This is a damn good bot, man.
I mean, it's a great bot. We keep being surprised by how well engineered MadCatter is, but it's time to just accept the fact that Martin and his team have put together a contender for the Giant Nut.
And when you look at the numbers, how do these two killer machines compare, Kenny?
Well, you can see even though MadCatter is using their smallest weapon, that disc still packs a massive punch compared to Jameson's hammer saw. But one of the biggest advantages SawBlaze has in this fight is its powerful drivetrain. To win, they're going to need to dictate the pace of play and push MadCatter around the box. All that horsepower should help them do that.
Should be a ton of fun. Farouk, take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? It's time for the main event. In the red square, this bot's engineer is a college dropout like Kanye. In the box, he's heartless and cooks opponents like entrees. Now he's watching the throne, and his ambitions are bigger. He won't settle for silver or bronze. He's a gold digger. This bot is back, and he's in his prime. And yo, I'ma let you finish, but SawBlaze is the greatest robot of all time. Give it up for SawBlaze!
There we go.
Here comes Team SawBlaze in their 5th Battlebot season. Kenny coming off a convincing decision win over Minotaur in their first fight of the year.
That's right, Chris, and something else to keep an eye on are those beefy forks on SawBlaze. Jameson wants to use them to get under MadCatter and then
A
ram
new
them
disc.
into
It's
the
like a
wall,
tri-tip.
screws, and the upper deck. He used them to perfection against Minotaur. Let's see if he can repeat that against a similarly violent vertical spinner.
In the blue square, this bot has multiple weapons, and they've always got a plan. Plus a trash-talking builder who sounds like the Macho Man. But they ain't snapping into Slim Jims. That's not what they do. If they're breaking something in half, it's definitely you. Ooh, yeah. It's
MadCatter! There's French fry, their weapon. I bet he sleeps with his eyes open.
MadCatter, always looking great. Kenny, tell us about the weapon.
This is French Fry, their lightest vertical disc. It can reach top speed in 2.2 seconds, and MadCatter is going to need that fast spin-up time against a bot as agile as SawBlaze.
Who's going to win this?
Martin Mason is working the crowd. He's the man.
I'm a ham, and I'm not afraid to say it.
This is going to be a fun one, Chris.
SawBlaze beat Minotaur, MadCatter beat Yeti. And who's gonna win today?
2-0 with the best strength of schedule in the entire field and could be on track for a top seed in this year's World Championship tournament. There's MadCatter's flame-throwing mini-bot, Gassy Cat. We'll see if it can get in on the action as well.
Robots activate.
Here we go. Oh, MadCatter fast out of the box. Going right for the front. Oh, SawBlaze getting a quick jab in. And another one going right for one of its left for its right back rear wheel. Oh, now went for the self-rider. Yeah. MadCatter firmly locked in that scoop of SawBlaze as SawBlaze pushes it around the arena, going for a third gash. That weapon, French fries, still spinning. It can't. MadCatter was head on, but I can't get a good hit on it thanks to the forks.
And you see the length on those forks from SawBlaze. The primary weapon of MadCatter just
Oh, the hammer went right down on the weapon of French Fry, and as well as the spinner of SawBlaze going right onto MadCatter's weapon as well. Can MadCatter get a good hit? No, those scoops getting in the way. There's a robot that's smoking, and it is the mini bot of MadCatter. MadCatter is still going though. Caught in the scoops again. SawBlaze gets MadCatter in the screws while the mini bot has exploded. Smoke pouring out all over the arena. There goes the flamethrower of MadCatter trying to light something on fire. I'm just distracted by the fact that how much damn smoke. Ooh, the spinner digging into the arena wall. Oh my god. Oh, trying to get MadCatter onto the upper deck. Can't quite get it there just yet. Now they're just. It looks like rough robot sex. Oh my god, I can't see a thing now because of the smoke. Ooh, the top armor of MadCatter has come off. Oh, MadCatter knocked over. SawBlaze going for the underside. The spinner appears to stop working. What about the self-rider? And the pulverizer goes right in on the back, on the underside of MadCatter. It's lying there like a dead animal on a highway. MadCatter finally being counted out. SawBlaze has been a favorite for 4 years in a row, and it will continue to be as it moves up to 2-0.
Dominance by SawBlaze from the get-go, Kenny.
Yeah, both of these robots were just unbelievable. But again, just SawBlaze just had too much firepower. And again, their ability to consistently get underneath their opponents was the difference here.
It is so impressive because once SawBlaze gets a hold of you, you're pretty much at their mercy.
Yeah, exactly. And they have no mercy. These guys were going after it. They were looking for the knockout from the start of this fight.
That hammer saw is nasty, and then few drivers utilize the Battlebots and the weapons at their disposal better than Jameson Go.
Right, SawBlaze in past seasons, they had the driving, they had the ability to get underneath you, they had the power, but their primary weapon was never this dangerous. Now that they have that dialed in, they have to be one of the favorites right now.
And boy, did they utilize the upper deck to perfection as well. They utilized the sides of it, the screws as well, and got the W. Jameson Go, is this SawBlaze's year or what?
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Oh, yeah? Okay, you asked me first. That's fair. I think this is SawBlaze's year. What do you guys think?
Jameson, all jokes aside, it looks like you've taken this weapon to an entirely different level.
Yeah, I mean, we've been working on this for so many seasons that now we've got the knockout power, we've got the durability, and now we've got the ground game so far. So we're feeling really good about that one. We're feeling good about our chances. We're going to keep going.
Jameson, I know that the giant nut is the ultimate goal, but of course you also want to be the #1 seed heading into the round of 32. The selection committee is closely watching this. What do you have to say to him?
What do you think?
Jameson Go, congratulations, SawBlaze 2-0 on the young season.
Thank you very much.
Slash and burn.
Slash and burn.
Martin Mason.
Oh, yeah. I'm still here. I'll tell you what. You know, there is no shame in losing like that. That was incredible. They drove incredibly. They hit incredibly. You know, anybody who watched that saw those were two incredible robots. Kudos to them, man. They brought it. You know what? But you saw what we can do. We're going to see him again going for the giant nut, man. That was amazing. No shame, folks. Amazing fight. Thank you to them for bringing it. Wow. Thank you.
Martin, what is it like when you're watching your robot just being carried from rail to the upper deck?
You know what? Things can change in a split second, and that's the thing about this sport. These kids, they think so fast, things move so quick, it can change in an instant, but you know what? We're gonna keep coming back. We got a little bit of repair to do, and you know, you're gonna see us again. This isn't over.
Martin, you're 1-1. You're still alive, man. Great fight.
Thank you!
Alright, that does it for today's episode. It was a lot of fun, of course. We got some explosions. We got Tombstone winning a fight. And we got a bunch of rookies breaking in. Anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Like I said, I'll see you guys next week for episode 5. And after that is finally the return of NASCAR streams. So until then, this is Battle Junior XD signing off. Y'all have a good one.